Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Dragon Ball? Z. Saiyan, sit down. Jacob.
Jimin.
We tried to stunt it. Anyway,
time.
we're on episode 192. Cell has been blown into pieces small enough that he can't regenerate.
We finally get to see Gohan. Is a preteen, whatever you want to call him. This new art style of him. Not Super Saiyan. We have not got to see that.
Yeah,
yet.
it is weird. It does look like a generic Saiyan or something, kind of.
It's the first time we got to see it though, but because he's on the ground, they help him up, they give him a senzu bean, all that stuff, so he's good to go. It's kind of a short thing, and they kind of just leave each other pretty quick.
Yeah, that's what I noticed too after this.
They're like, all right, well, next time the world's in trouble, you guys call me, we'll grab some beers.
Not Tien, he's done.
Yeah,
don't call me. I'll be in my mountain retreat.
I mean, after that, I mean, Tien kind of lies and comes back. He must have been. He must have had a few logos before. I was like, I gotta go help these guys. I like that when everyone's kind of gone and it's just Vegeta and Piccolo's like, basically, thanks for being a G, thanks for being brave and all this. And I just like that because you have to remember, guys, coming from Goku, it's whatever. But Piccolo, not only do Piccolo and Vegeta have their own different history. Piccolo, at this point, Vegeta knows, was kind of a similar situation as a villain starting out and whatever. So it's kind of like, at this point, Piccolo's given the green light to be, he's a good guy and kind of say, you can be one too. Like, you don't have to be this anymore. You're allowed to be Vegeta, the Z warrior, fire off friend, which I kind of like. And Vegeta's kind of like, I don't need your pity. And it's like, okay, I mean, but whatever. It's still a step, and I like the fact that like there's a mutual respect there, and that's why Piccolo's probably my favorite character. Is that
Vegeta has the appropriate emotional response of anybody after this, because he's the one who's in shock that Goku's dead, right? And that Gohan killed Cell, and all this stuff that happened. Like he's kind of reacting to it. And it did happen 2 minutes ago. Like, I don't know that people fly off right away after that.
They're gone, Mr. Satan. How did it happen?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, beat him. Where the other guys go? They flew off. Okay.
It's magic and mirrors.
Yeah. I do. It's
and the cat is wise enough. He goes like, I think it's
I
more
know,
than
it's
magic.
so funny. Yeah,
because that man couldn't have done it.
The cat saw King Piccolo destroy stuff before. That's what I love. The whole Earth has seen King Piccolo before. Like back in the day, King Piccolo was literally very quick. King Piccolo went on TV and said, he just signed numbers to all these different regions, and it's like, I'm going to destroy you one by one until you submit. They know it's possible, key blast and stuff. They have watched world tournaments on television where Goku and Jackie Chun were doing Kamehameha and Tien Shinhan can turn into multiple people and Piccolo can become a giant. But then they're all like, yeah, Mr. Saiyan magic, like mirrors. What are you talking about? Could you imagine? It's like someone's trying to tell you that guns don't exist. They're an illusion. They've been an illusion the entire time. Okay, so now they're doing the wishes. So they wish everyone back, but there's one jerk who won't come back, and his name is Goku. Let's talk about Yamcha. Yamcha has the right priorities. I'm sorry, anyone here who's like, oh, these noble people. They have saved the Earth multiple times. Can they have a break? And Yamcha's like, let's just wish for money. And everyone looks at this guy.
He spent his life as a desert bandit. Come on, like...
We'll see later on with Mr. Saiyan having money and Bulma having money. The positivities of in their world having that much Zenny. What it can do for good. Why is it a bad thing for Yamcha, Tien, all these people? Tien could open a dojo and train more Earthlings to become more powerful. Like Yamcha could open a baseball stadium. It's just so weird to me, that moment where like everyone's like, oh, what a joke. It's like, I saved the Earth, shut the hell up and give me the wish. Like, what else do you guys? This pig wished for panties 10 years ago. Anyone judging the pig? No one's judging him? Like, what are you talking about? There's way worse wishes out there. Anyway.
And then Goku chimes in, so then we get Goku's actual voice where he's like, no guys, seriously, it's fine. I'm done. Like, just end the series. End the series now.
Please, Toriyama's tired. He doesn't want to do this anymore.
It does set up the narrative, though, that, like, Goku says the planet was attacked because of me. And I think this is starting the right narrative of, like, what if a threat came one day that wasn't because of Goku? That's why I think the next saga...
Which the next saga is, which is kind of it.
Which is, I think, sets it up why he might come back. So, episode 193, they finally figure out what their second wish is going to be. And they wish for 17 and 18 to be human.
But you can't do that.
You can't do that.
He can just take the bombs out. Once again, symbiote, it's a symbol, whatever. And then 18's like, hey, that was kind of cool. But still, don't talk to me.
But also, Dr. Briefs can take the explosives out. Why would you waste a wish on that? And it's not like they can overpower them. That's not difficult.
It's a show called Dragon Ball GT. The dragons come back and they're pissed about the wishes they want.
So then, they're flying off and Trunks is going to go back to his town. He splits off from Gohan. This is the shallowest farewell ever. This is like his master, the guy who saved his life. Well, that's not ended perfectly, but episode 194 is a nice cap on top of this.
Let me say this right now. If there was ever a movie, they will not do this. You end the movie here, right, where everyone leaves. This has to be there. This is one of the best episodes in the entire Dragon Ball. I don't care how you do it, you have to add this. I know it doesn't officially fit into the movie. You gotta have a short or something with this story, though.
It's and it's the only time in any saga. Well, I guess in Boo we get that too, like an epilogue, right?
This is like a super epilogue. Yeah, I mean, this is like going.
It's just really giving people the closure of the entire saga.
I enjoy Trunks telling his mom, she's like, oh wow, Goku still died. Like nothing changed in that fact. Like we couldn't stop that from happening. I like the fact that she's like, of course your father would squeeze in one whole year of bonding within one day. It's a fun little quip and stuff like that. And like, I think it's cool for Bulma too. It gives her that moment of like in the future getting to know like her son got to meet her father, even if it was only for a little. The radio turns on and like the androids are killing everyone. What can we do about it? Why am I still in the air? And then Trunks like, let me take care of this. Goes down there. It's kind of a cool moment. Actually, got this guy shooting at him, and then bam, Trunks being bent just comes on in, and he's just like, oh man, he's just like, let's do this. And then the minute they stop fighting, they can't win. I love his kind of like his like. This is kind of what you want to do with anybody when he's like, he beats them and they're like getting pissed about it. And he's like, no, you don't like the fact that you're the weak ones now and you're the ones that are gonna lose. And like, I love that they even combine. Trunks is way beyond a Super Saiyan at this point in terms of strength. And so they can't even do anything to him, which this fight makes more sense for that than the Cell versus Gohan because they should be more evenly matched.
He erases 18 first. So it's kind of a reversal of in the other timeline he kills 17 is absorbed and then 18. So I thought it was kind of interesting. He's almost like changing the future by killing 18 first. And then we get to see, because we never get to see 17's reaction really. I guess there's like a moment of shock when he gets absorbed. We get to see 17's reaction to 18 dying instead of the opposite. Yeah. And 17's like just as cocky and like, well, I'll make you pay for that. Like he never actually reacts to being overpowered. So that was kind of.
But they both get beat, and then you have the moment where he's about to go back in time, and I think it's a cool moment where he's like, Mom, I need the room. And then he's like, come on out, Cell. And so I was like, how did you know I was there?
How does he know? Because he can't sense him. It's just, he hears his tail or something?
I mean, he just has that hunch, and he probably knows it's coming and everything. And like, first off, Cell must be an idiot when he's like, you can't destroy them? Guy! There was radio! You haven't heard that in months. Like, the androids have not been smaller than months. Like, you haven't heard anyone say that. Like, the people who have been terrorizing us for 20 years are gone.
That's true.
Like, you haven't heard that once on the radio, so no one's been like, oh, the monster's back. What do you mean back? Tell me more. Like, you've never inquisited about, like, the androids just stopping destroying stuff. But this is also a pretty quick fight, but I do like it. It's just, he just destroys Cell. I mean, this is once again, so without the androids in him, he's got nothing. And like, he is just getting beat up. And I love the line, like, he's like, I think this is for the future, right? If I'm making out when you blast him, he's like, this is for the future. And then just destroys him. And it's like a cool ending. It ties in, it's why Trunks is great.
That's not the last scene though.
Oh, yeah.
So then we get the final scene of Goku telling King Kai they're gonna go to the other world because the planet's not working.
I mean, let's build a house. Good job.
For saying that the series is done.
Yeah.
That's got to be a dub, and they know about that. Like,
why are they
alluding to going to the other world?
Yes, 100%. Remember this: the manga was written years before. The anime was after, so this was that was thrown in there. This has got
for all of the closure of Trunks saving the future. And the Cell Saga wrapping up to get this idea that Goku's going somewhere else is like it's a little bit of restlessness even at the end of the saga. So I thought it was interesting.
Yeah, I think they do hint at, but I think also by the time he gets to that panel,
kind of like an post credits.
I was gonna say kind of, but he also knows it's gonna keep going. It's like how Goku takes Uber at the end of the series. Like something's gonna happen, but I don't have to show you. Please, for the love of God, let me rest. I just want my life back. Why do people keep reading this stuff? Like happy.
And we're gonna be done for a while. We just finished 194 episodes of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, we will be back, guys, but we've decided to take. Now, here's the thing. You in the future may not see much of a difference, but we might have a few weeks where we just have taken off because we're deciding to...
We're doing some filler ourselves. This guy's getting married.
Yeah, but the next saga is a time jump, so we want to give it a few... It won't be long. It won't be
years.
Oh, Jesus.